If you're curious to see the looks I came up with for quad number 8 and to see my introduction of quad number 9, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and we are talking quad of the month. I want to let you know how my quad for August went and introduce the quad for September. And I know we are mid-September, but I was away for a while, and I knew I was not going to use the quad of the month at the beginning of September because I was going to be away traveling, and it just would not have been convenient to bring 4 colors that I would be using a few times. I wanted to have more of the staple makeup in what I was bringing along, especially when conferences, which is where I was going, they're very hectic, the hours are long, and I just want some go-to makeup that I don't have to overthink. And when you're trying to do creative looks for your entertainment, frankly, it takes mental and creative energy that I knew I would not have. So that's my explanation for why quad of the month is happening mid-September. So let's talk about the August quad to start. Obviously, the quad to start is quad number 8 because it was the August quad, and as I mentioned in that August introduction, I am finally back up to on time with the quad of the month because I had started this whole thing in March, so I was already a few months behind, but this is definitely quad number 8. And as I mentioned in my introduction, there's 1 matte and then 3 shimmers. And I ended up doing 3 very different looks with this quad. The first one was heavy on the reds and the green. Pretty much used these 3 colors and did a very nice look. Deeper outer lid, green inner lid, and a very nice red crease. Then I decided to just use the red colors. So this red in the crease and this red on the lid, I thought that looked very nice as well. Both of those first 2 looks were relatively easy, but I had a real challenge when I just decided to use this one as a single eyeshadow look. I decided to go heavy on the lid and smoke out that eyeshadow, and it was just a tough shadow to do. It was very sticky, and so being able to kind of blend it out toward the brow bone, I found it very, very challenging. I did not find that this one was as hard to use that way, but there's something, it's very sticky. That's the only thing I can say about this shadow. I mean, when you're putting it just on the lid, it sticks really nicely and gives you a very nice shiny deep brown. But I don't know if you can kind of get a sense of how smoking it out would be a little bit tougher. It didn't always go exactly where I wanted, and you know, on the very taut skin on the back of my hand it's easier, but on the delicate skin of the eye I found it to be harder to do. And it's the first time I've had a shadow in all the quads that I've done so far that gave me that kind of difficulty. But overall, I really enjoyed this color combination. I think it was a good color combination. I think it was a little bit bold, but all of the shimmer shadows did not disappoint. I really do have to say though that color, which is this one, is the belle of the ball. I really, really enjoyed this color a great deal, and I think it looked very, very nice on the lid. Would I recommend using these shadows, all of which came from the 39A Dare to Create from Morphe? Absolutely. I think they're very solid shadows, and I think that this combination, pardon me for the glare, that this combination of shadows was a very good one. And yeah, I was very happy with this quad, and if anything, I thought, geez, you know, could it have been a tougher selection? But you know what? Sometimes when you start off with a quad, you don't know how easy or hard it's going to be, and I guess it was a delightful, not surprise, but it was delightful to use during the month, and I liked everything I did. So I will park this quad. If you want to see the intro, names of the colors and all that stuff, I'll put the intro to this quad right here if you want to have more information on each one of the shadows. Now let's go to quad number 9, the quad for this month, the month of September. Here is quad number 9. And all 4 shadows are from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's the 35 pan Morphe palette. That was a collaboration between Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. I decided for this one to go a little bit more neutral with these 2 colors right here. So I've got a medium matte brown and I've got a shimmer brown, and then also have a green and a kind of a duochrome. It's a purpley blue. It looks purple in the pan, but I think it comes out more blue. I'm about to do some swatches for you, but I just decided that I had done enough with the Dare to Create 39A, and I wanted to venture out into other shadows. These are, again, Morphe shadows, and I'm probably going to be venturing into some other company shadows. I'm thinking of adding in some indies and whatnot for the next 3 months after this one. But for some reason, this is the one that called to me, and so that's the set of 4 that I am using this time around. And they're from all over in the palette, although these 2, I believe, are further down into one of the corners. There is not a ton of color in that white palette. Anyway, let's do some swatches. So I'm going to start off with these 2 up here. So the first one here is called S.B.N, and the next one over is called Mocha. So let's do those 2 to begin with. And the shimmers have that same kind of tacky consistency that I have noticed from Morphe when it comes to shimmers. And it makes them great for the lid, but I find it makes them a little bit hard to work with. So these are the first 2. I mean, just these 2, it's a no-brainer look, right? It would not be hard to do a look with these 2 shadows. All right, I'll just wipe my fingers and do the next 2 swatches. Next up, we have Diva and we have Royalty. Diva and Royalty. Just I almost swatched with the wrong fingers. There we go. Now Diva doesn't look that different from the color from the August quad. This is what they look like. So Diva is the green one. I do like how smooth these shimmers are. Oh, it is more purple than I thought. Well, yeah, it's got some blue in it, but purpley blue. So I think you can see how I can do some pretty nice colors with this. I mean, this one on maybe inner lid, crease with a little bit of that brown. These 3 colors would look really nice. Yeah, I can definitely see some very, very nice looks with those 4. I've been impressed, actually, when you limit to 4 colors, somehow I think it gets the creativity out, because you want to see what you can create. It's only 4 colors, but depending on placement, you can really make a big change in how you create the eye look. So I think I have some good chance to do some nice things with these. So that is it. I really hope that you enjoyed the looks that I came up with for quad number 8, and I look forward to showing you some more looks with quad number 9. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.